Before I explain what I got going on here, I'd like to say a big thanks to my buddy John at the Akron Lumberyard who helped me with all of this yesterday after he was kind enough to fix the miter saw, which was a nice learning experience because now I know how to do maintenance on the miter saw. So thank you, John, for that and helping me with all this trim and cutting it for me after we got down from the catwalk. So what I have here is my 1971 baseball card collection. I got all 752 1971 top cards, and this is what I put together in my free time. And this is the most boring job I have ever done, especially when it came to gluing and, well, cutting and gluing all these numbers out one by one. As you can see, the trim looks really good around it. I just gotta clean the dust off a little bit more. And what I did was found this stuff in the dumpster in Lamar's. That thick house siding stuff is what I used to put on the back. It's almost like whoever threw that stuff in there, they threw it right on top so that when I came this morning, I was able to get it right away without digging around for it. It's almost like they knew I was coming for it, so they put it right on the very top, which was nice. So I didn't have to go in there very far. And there was no mud today too, so that's all dried. And this is the third and final part of this set that I got. All 752. I got the other ones like this, but I need to put trim around them too. I decided not to use plexiglass because these are already in their original. Well, I let them all in the original. Well, I put them all in plastic card cases, so the plexiglass would have made it more awkward. I don't think that would have been necessary. That would have been too much money for what it was worth, for the worth of it anyway. On that Minnesota Twins team card, I got the only two members left that are still alive to sign it. Bert Blyleven and Tony Oliva signed that card for me. One on the top and one on the bottom. I could have had Frank Quillisi sign that one if I would have gotten it before he passed. So this is not really how I wanted to spend my Super Bowl Sunday morning. I just got done now. It took me from like 10 o'clock to about 1:15. Most of it was just lining stuff up and cutting everything down for all that trim. So thank you again for watching, and thank you again, John, for all of this yesterday. And I don't know about all of you guys, but I'm really sick and tired of hearing about this romance between Travis and Taylor. It's sad that the media has nothing better to talk about than that. I'd rather hear more about Donald Trump's whining and complaining about his trial cases than Taylor and Travis. It's like, who cares? I don't. The more I see her, I find her very unattractive. I don't find her attractive at all. I just think she's basically turned into a big spoiled little brat is what she is now. That's all I have to say about that. So yep, just think I got two more of these to do. Well, the first one is like this, but the second part I got in 3 sections, and that's going to be fun. That's going to be the next fun one to do when I get that far. So I'm just glad this one's done, and now the trick is, how am I going to get it out of the doorway and all the way through there? Because this is not as flimsy it used to be now that the trim and the siding are on it, so it's a little more heavier and it's not so wobbly. So this is going to be the trick now to get this out of here into my new bedroom so I can get it out of the way for another project. Thanks again for watching. Have a good weekend. We'll see you again.